The 2-minute message preview at the non-denominational New Hope Olympia is how to handle the tough times in your life. The life of Joseph is one of the most remarkable stories found in the Bible. His life is a mixture of sadness and glory, or pain and success. As a result, Joseph's life contains many lessons from which we modern believers can learn. In Genesis chapters 39 and 40, we find Joseph at one of the lowest moments of his young life. We see him as a young man, having been sold into slavery in Egypt. There, he is purchased by a man named Potiphar, and in Potiphar's house, Joseph quickly rises to a place of authority and prominence. The scriptures tell us, "The Lord was with Joseph. He was successful and lived in the household of his Egyptian master." Genesis 39:2. However, Potiphar's wife has eyes for Joseph and attempts to get him to commit adultery. He refuses and has to run away from her, leaving his garment in her hand. His coat had gotten him into trouble again. After Joseph has spurned her, Potiphar's wife accuses Joseph of attempting to rape her. Her high-ranking Egyptian official husband has Joseph thrown into the king's prison. It is in this Egyptian prison that Joseph learned some precious lessons. He learned some facts about the Lord that would serve him well in the years ahead. Now, Joseph wasn't alone in having to go through a prison experience. Many of the great men of the Bible found themselves in one prison or another. For instance, there is Samson, Daniel, Jeremiah, Hosea, John the Baptist, John, Peter, Paul, and Silas. Many of the Lord's greatest servants had to go through prison occasionally. In each of these prisons, the Lord revealed His power and providence on behalf of His servants. What does all this mean for us? We all find ourselves in some prison from time to time. Life's trials and troubles can often be compared to a prison experience. These times can cause us significant problems, but they can also be the means to great success from the Lord. I want you to know that the prisons of life do not have to defeat you. God leads us into the prison experiences of life so that we might thrive in His work and His glory. God used the prison as Joseph's proving ground. He learned all the lessons he needed to flourish on the throne of Egypt. As we pass through the prisons of life, God is merely training us. When we are found faithful in these valleys, we can experience greater levels of blessing. God uses life's difficulties to help us mature so that He might use our lives more wonderfully than would otherwise be possible. As we endure the prison experiences of life, we are trained for expanded usefulness to the Lord.